All right, I had to do a quick intermission in the middle of recording this video because they were mowing outside, and at first I got a little bit flustered, but then I decided to have a salad and enjoy my morning. And so this also is a lesson on patience because a lot of stuff is going to be chaotic, and the guides just really want us and need us to have patience through this unfolding, through this unraveling, because again, it's gonna get messy before it gets clean. And the messiness is just a tactic to activate the people. The powers that were think that they are scaring people into submission, scaring people into these divergent timelines of the mark of the beast and, just mass control and mass hypnosis and all that craziness. But the guys are just reminding us to have patience as all of this is unraveling, because the more people who are awakened through the chaotic energy, the better. So just saying that, putting that out there. Okay, so back to this frequency sickness. The guides want me to know, or want you guys to know, that it first starts with your energetic body feeling attacked. So if your energetic body or your auric body is attacked, it is easy for your physical body to also be under attack, okay? And this is not medical advice or anything like that, but dis-ease comes from storing trauma in the body and not transmuting the trauma, and then the trauma starts to solidify in the body, and then it manifests as disease, manifests as cancer, manifests as mucus buildup in the body, which manifests as whatever, right? And you guys know when you go to the doctor, they treat the symptoms, but they never treat the energetic problem, right? They don't treat the trauma, they don't treat the whatever it is that happened to you that you're storing onto, the grudge, the sadness, the whatever, right? When you don't let this stuff go energetically, again, it begins to solidify in the body, creating plaque in the body, creating cells that die in the body, cells that want to attack cells in the body, right? So saying all that to say, this is what happens when we get sick, okay? So how does that pertain to the frequency sickness? If you are not actively transmuting these energies, actively doing your inner work, your self-work, actively releasing old traumas, making amends within yourself of the things that have happened in the past, you are going to feel very heavy and dense. And remember, as the Earth's frequency is rising, our frequency must simultaneously rise if we want to be in a symbiotic state with the planet Earth. Okay, so this frequency sickness is all about being able to continue to rise with the evolution of the planet so that you do not get left behind. There are a lot of low vibrational people who are not going to withstand all this chaotic craziness that is happening on the planet, because they're going to feel overwhelmed and they're not going to be able to have a positive inner state of being. They're going to have a very fearful state of being, and the energy of fear is what makes people sick. Okay, so fear makes people sick, anger makes people sick, resentment makes people sick, like all of these lower vibrational emotions. They serve a purpose, but if you do not transmute the energy, if you just let it stick to you and overcome you, and you've been holding on to it for a long time, eventually it is going to have an effect on your physical vessel. So that is what this frequency sickness is all about. If you find yourself getting sick, the guides want you to know you can get over it extremely fast. I was only sick for 24 hours, and it wasn't like a 24-hour, what do they call it? Like a 24-hour flu, or like 24-hour food sickness or whatever. It wasn't that at all. The guys are saying this was a frequency sickness, and they were trying to test to see if you were going to continue to raise your frequency, because the energy of being sick can cause people to lower their frequency, right? And so it really is all an energetic game. And they just need us to be aware of that. As the poles continue to shift, there's going to be a lot of craziness happening, okay? Again, divergent timelines of like mass control, mass manipulation. They're really trying to roll out this agenda of the mark of the beast, making sure everybody is implanted with chips so that if you want to buy in supermarkets or if you want to activate your vehicles, you guys know why they want everybody to drive electric vehicles? Because they can implant grids into the highways, into the roads that can stop people from driving to certain places. You will not have access to drive on certain roads and certain streets. Your car will not allow you to if it's an electric car, okay? So the electric power grid is a huge thing, right? And again, it has to do with the 5G towers, right? Why they wanted to implant so many 5G towers everywhere. Again, it's a frequency war. As the frequency is rising, and they're like in a battle. They're trying to keep people's frequency low. That's what the 5G towers are, shooting out energetic signals to keep people feeling low, right? But the earth wants you to raise, wants you to be higher, higher, higher. So that is what I have to say about that. If you find yourself getting sick, you could be experiencing frequency sickness, and it can be very easy to surpass it. You do not have to sit in that sickness. Of course, you want to take care of your physical vessel, drinking lots of water, keeping the body alkaline, because if you are physically sick, it's because you have a buildup of mucus in the body. You cannot be sick if you do not have mucus in the body, right? So keeping your body alkaline, keeping your body in a healthy state of being so that mucus cannot stick to your cell walls or the membrane walls, your chest cavities, the thyroid and all that stuff. If you are taking care of your physical vessel, mucus cannot stay there, okay? So I think that's all I want to say. You guys, we're gonna see things get crazy. It's gonna get crazy. Okay, and I'm not trying to scare anybody by saying that, but I just want us to be aware. And I'm not also saying that so that we can create that timeline. It just is what it is, right? But the more people who are aware and decide to take their power back and can see the agendas for what they are and decide to continue to raise your frequency regardless, we've already won the battle. There's going to be a time where these dark entities, these dark people, these people with low frequencies cannot withstand the high vibrational frequency that is on the planet. They're going to they're not going to make it, okay? They're going to be extinct. And there's also going to be a period of time where things of the past are coming back. I know you guys have seen the TikToks of like them uncovering dinosaur footprints that we haven't seen in millions of years, or just even mythical creatures. They're going to be able to not be fearful and come out. Why? Because the low vibrational people, the evil people, the wicked people are not going to be able to stay on earth anymore. They're all going to die out. And when the people on earth are no longer a threat to these mythical creatures, they're going to be able to start integrating with our society. Think about the movie Halloween Town. Even though it was a Disney movie, they show you everything in plain sight. Once everybody got along in the earth realm and the monster realm, they were able to integrate. It happens everywhere. Even the Disney movie Onward, right? Where you see all the different types of species coming together. Why? Because we reach a state of conscious awareness where we realize that these other beings are not a threat to us. We could all live together. Think about Star Wars, the people coming together, the different galactic beings coming together, and they all live symbiotically. Why? Because we're no longer in a fearful state and they're not a threat to us. There's so many examples. The Netflix movie Bright with Will Smith in it, right? And they have what do they call them? The ogres or whatever they call them, right? There's a state of being where the pixies and the ogres and all come together and can live symbiotically together. Why? Because we're no longer a threat to each other, because we're no longer living in a state of fear. So all the mythical creatures are coming back. That is an exciting thing about what is happening right now. But again, we have to make it through this frequency sickness. It's just a form of an initiation, right? Because if you cannot keep your body well, and again, it starts with your mindset, right? Having a healthy mindset, having a healthy inner state of being, so that you can say, I do not choose to be sick. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am prosperous. I am thriving, right? Like if you find yourself being sick, you have to talk to yourself, talk to your body, tell your body what to do. Your body will listen to you. If you say, body, we're not going to be sick today, your body is like, okay, what do I need to do? I'm not going to be sick today. The master said we're not sick today, right? So that is the message about frequency sickness. We are going to start seeing a lot of things unravel. There, of course, is going to be more rollouts. You see how they're trying to throw out this monkeypox situation? Like, I cannot. Again, not saying that it's not real, but it's another fear tactic to keep people afraid of each other. Because guys, the way that we are going to make it through this is together, unity consciousness. And that is why they want everyone to be at war with each other. They want the men to be at war with the women. They want the women to be at war with the men. They want the whites to be at war with the blacks. They want the Russians to be at war with the Ukrainians, right? If they can keep everybody divided, they win. As soon as we adopt this unity consciousness, love is the only currency, seriously, right? As soon as we adopt this mindset and belief, we are going to be able to cross this metaphorical bridge into the new earth, because the old earth is going to crumble apart. It's waiting on us. The new earth is waiting on us. As our vibration rises, we're going to be able to create this new earth. And technically, new earth already exists. It's just waiting for us to raise our frequency to be able to perceive a reality where we can all live together in harmony and bliss. It starts with unity consciousness and coming back together. But it first starts with coming together with yourself. Okay, bringing the energetic and auric body together with the physical body, bringing it all together. Okay, and so that is what this frequency sickness is all about. It is testing your ability to continue to rise. No matter what is going on in society, we must continue to rise. And there's going to be a time where we have to come together and say, you are not my enemy. We have to come together. We build the bridge to the new earth together. Okay, so I'm gonna get off my soapbox now. I think I've said what I needed to say. I really hope you guys are doing well. Stay safe, stay hydrated, keep your body alkaline, eat healthy foods, right? Again, things might get a little bit crazy and chaotic, but we got this. We are here for this. We incarnated in this time for a reason. This is not an accident. The strongest of the strong have chosen to incarnate here at this time. We are here. We are what we've been waiting for, right? And the remembrance is about to be so incredible, okay? We had to forget who we were, because remembering who we were could have gotten us killed millennia before or centuries before, right? Knowing the truth about who we are and being in our power could have gotten us killed. And now the veil is being pulled from in front of our eyes, and we are all stepping into our divinity. It doesn't matter your race, your nationality, your ethnicity. There's a little bit of God in everybody if you choose to walk in your power, right? All the big figures, the Martin Luther Kings, the Gandhis, the everybody, there's a piece of everybody significant. The Dalai Lamas, all Mother Teresa, all the big figures have come back as us, okay? Gen Z, everyone's like, oh my God, Gen Z is so crazy. They're so emotional. They're so sensitive. They don't want to work anymore. No one wants to work anymore. You know why? Because we are the descendants of the people of the past who already, our ancestors already put in the work. They already did the energetic work. They already knew they were supposed to be free. They were already fought for their freedoms, for their rights, right? And we are incarnated in this time to be able to be as free as we possibly can be. It's now. We came here right now for a reason. Even though all this crazy stuff was going to happen in our world and we were going to bear witness to it, we have the ability, the capacity, the strength, the lineage to say, I see what's going on, and yet we rise. Okay, guys? I love you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.